Child, all right. Let's get into her ass. Let's talk about Deborah Messy, cause she out here being messy. So this lady went and decided to just throw a whole damn temper tantrum because Zohran Mamdani is the mayor of New York City, and didn't her and I'm sure a lot of people said that if Zohran becomes mayor, and remember, Cuomo said the same thing, they leave it. Well, need help packing? In the words Bianca Del Rio, you need help packing? Like, I will definitely come over there and help you move the fuck out. So, Deborah Messy, who, by the way, sidebar, I have heard that she now lives in Tel Aviv, which makes sense. You could take your Zionism and just say it, stick it over there with them people. Y'all, at least y'all got something in common. But if she do live outside the United States, why the fuck are you commenting on something that ain't got nothing to do with you? Maybe you probably get work out there too, because quiet as it's kept, since they canceled Will and Grace a second time, nobody cared enough to want to see your ass on our TV screens, the big or the small one. So, Deborah Messy, an Emmy-winning actress. I don't know how the hell she won an Emmy because, first of all, quiet as it's kept, she was never the funny one on that damn show. It was always Megan Mullally. Um, Known for her lead role in Will and Grace, is at the center of an online uproar after sharing a meme on Instagram that appeared to label New York City mayoral candidate and now winner Zohran Mamdani a jihadist, which, according to the Cambridge Dictionary, is a term used to refer to a Muslim extremist. As Americans headed to the poll on Tuesday, the 57-year-old Emmy winner reposted an image on her verified Instagram story from another account called the Persian Jewess. The original image showed an edited ballot that listed two candidates, one that read a Democrat, just a Democrat, and the other that said an actual communist jihadist. A literal Karl Marx quoting hold on. A literal Karl Marx quoting America hating jihadists. The Persian Jews, or they said the Persian Jewess account initially shared the image with a caption that read, "This isn't just a mayoral race, it's the battle for democracy itself. New York City, make the right choice. Vote for Andrew Cuomo, vote for New York City, vote for democracy," and use the hashtag Zoran Mamdani at the end of the caption. And it's funny how I bet you Cuomo paid for that. I would not be surprised if they put some money behind that foolishness. Messi received criticism on social media following the move, with many slamming her decision to share a post calling Mamdani, the son of Queen of Katwe and Mississippi Masala film director Mira Nair, as a jihadist, a term often used to describe those who violently defend Islamic ideals. Saying, "I think Zoran has actually broken her brain." One user wrote of Messi on X. Although it wasn't in great shape before the mayoral election anyway. Fascinating, albeit kind of scary to watch, though. On the same platform, writer Corey O'Donnell posted simply that he felt Deborah Messi is a psychopath in response to her online behavior. Entertainment Weekly, which is where I got this article from, has reached out to reps for Messi and Mamdani for comment on the Instagram post. Mamdani is doing his victory lap. He's celebrating the fact that he won as mayor of New York City. He ain't got time to deal with this crazy bitch and her freaking Islamophobic rhetoric that she's been posted online. And I'm sure her ass didn't even apologize. In recent months, and look, shout out to Cynthia Nixon because she was out there telling everybody, y'all better vote for Zoran. And remember, at one point, she tried to run for mayor. In recent months, Mamdani has become a buzzy player in the New York City political sphere, with his experience and platform coming under fire from conservatives, including Donald Trump and the president's associates. Yeah, they would say, "Well, he has no real experience as a politician." Well, since we're bringing up Donald Trump, what political experience does he have? And he became president twice. I'll wait. Let me know what his political experience is, what his legal experience is. Hiring the best lawyers that he probably doesn't pay. Because last time I checked, that a lot of times when people do run in politics, and I always thought that was the case, is that you would have people who at least went to law school or something to become president or mayor or any kind of political office. But since we're at a point where people feel like the political system is broken and we need some outsiders to come in to fix the mess that they continue wanting to circle a drain with, then maybe the old guard isn't working and we now need somebody young, fresh, and new to come in and shake shit up. And if anybody got a problem with the way New York is becoming, that is no longer going to become a playground for millionaires and billionaires, then y'all can pack y'all shit up and move to Florida or wherever y'all want to go migrate, where you ain't got to pay your taxes or whatever the case was. Now, remember, I heard Governor Hot Wheels talking about he going to put 100% tariffs on anybody that is from New York that comes down to Texas. First of all, dummy, you can't put tariffs on individual people. What the hell are you talking about? It's like that damn crippleization done fucked up his brain. We talking about Debra Messing brain. His brain just is messed up. So they said Mamdani, who's running as a Democrat, has also divided other public figures, including the co-host of The View, who welcomed the 34-year-old to the Hot Topics table for an interview in early October. And a lot of them wasted no time trying to slander him and make him out to be something that he's not, especially that bitch Sarah Haynes, who I'm just ashamed that her ass is a Virgo. But then again, what someone pointed out to me on the thing, because she went on there today and it seemed like she was seething that he won. And I loved the View on YouTube. If you watch the clip of the View on YouTube where it said Democrats win big in New York City, New Jersey, and Virginia, the comments, they were eating her up. People were not here for Sarah's commentary. It seemed like a lot of people were turning on her. One person said, Sarah, please stop. She does everything to cope. One person says, Sarah, people are tired of fence sitters in the middle who simply want to maintain the status quo. People want need change. And the only two that I feel like would be against Zohran would be Alyssa Farrah Griffin and Sarah Haynes, who Sarah Haynes basically just invisibly eat her box any chance she get. Because anytime, if you notice watching The View that Alyssa say something, she be up there like the lapdog she is co-signing. I agree with Alyssa. I agree with Alyssa. I agree with Alyssa. I agree with Alyssa. I'm like, bitch, are you a robot? Like, do you have a mind of your own? And you're supposed to be an independent, but I think she is a independent in the way that Andrew Cuomo is an independent. And Andrew Cuomo ran as a corporate centrist Democrat, but when he lost the primary, he decided to run as an independent. An independent of what? Because are you a Jill Stein green card carrying independent? Like, what are you independently running on? You just trying to stay in the race. So you just decided, oh yeah, there's an independent thing. There was no real independent politician that's running on independent ideologies or independent things. So you go and decide, I'm gonna run as an independent because that's the only thing that's available. And then we just need these other people to drop out. But Sarah Haynes says she's an independent, but your parents were conservative Republicans. And a lot of the talking points feel very Republican-esque. And I still believe that bitch done voted for Trump, but she trying to lie like she voted for Kamala. Because I asked that on the page. I was like, didn't Sarah let it slip that she voted for Trump around the time that he won his second term? So, lady from Iowa, who's only here in New York because of her profession, we are tired of centrist status quo, do nothing Democrats like Schumer, Hakeem Jeffries, Cory Booker, and Fetterman cucking themselves to AIPAC and corporate donor interests. And I be feeling at times your commentary is worse than Nutmeg McCain's. And also, Joy went and said on that episode that regarding, well, I'll say what I had to say about Joy when we get to the next topic, which would be about the View and them speaking, or maybe I'll combine it with the whole Anna Navarro situation. No, I'll save it for the next topic because this one's gonna be long enough. So yeah, the people of the women of the View were divided about the whole situation because Alyssa said that she was nervous about Mamdani potentially becoming mayor and asked her why he thinks some top Democrats didn't endorse him throughout his campaign and about being what she called a poster child for GOP attacks on social leaning politics. There's a lot of things that are deemed as socialism in our situation. I don't know why socialism is a bad word. It's an economic and political theory where the community, rather than individuals, owns and manages the means of production and distribution of wealth. So I don't understand why people look at um it's a bad thing. It's a production, distribution, and exchange are managed by the community of state, not private owners. So when we work on socialism type situations, I don't know why people look at that as a bad thing. Isn't healthcare socialism? Like Medicare for all? Isn't like free child health care or free child care like how socialism? Isn't even all like what FDR gave, which was like social security for jobs and also getting aid when in regards to people who need to eat, isn't that considered socialism? When did socialism become such a bad word? Or people having a leg up, that would be considered socialism, I would think. And for them to sit up there and say that why top Democrats didn't endorse him, who are these top Democrats? Top Democrats, I'm assuming you're talking about corporate centrist Democrats who have cut themselves to corporate interests and Israel and APAC money and those sort of things. That's why they didn't endorse him, because he's not willing to kiss their ass and follow the rules and become a part of the status quo. He wants actual literal change. He wants to give New Yorkers the thing that Democrats have been saying they want to give people, but they only give you a little bit. You can give a lot of it if you want to, but they feel like let's give them a little, and that'll be enough. No, people are tired of the bullshit. It's like no, just give me a little bit of something just to shut me up is not enough. We should all have the right to live and exist and to have things, while the rich, what they get to just luxuriate and have so many things, and we all got to struggle and suffer. Like no, that's not the way the world should be. So fuck you, Deborah. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Um, she's a psychopath. She's a wingnut. Um, and Zohran is the winner. He's the mayor of New York City come January 1st. And if anybody doesn't like it, first of all, your racism is showing, because that's literally when you saying all this stuff, calling somebody a jihadist, you're a freaking Zionist and a racist. And that's what she is. And if this is where we're going with this, if y'all don't like it, like you always tell people, if you don't like it, leave. Well, bitch, you do the same damn thing. So I'll say all this to say, what do you guys think of this story regarding Deborah Messing and what, or Deborah Messy, as it was stated in the show, saying what she said in regards of Zohran Mamdani calling him a jihadist. Like she even knows what the word means. I bet you the bitch can't even spell it. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.